Hello. What's up, guys? Good to see you again. I've decided to try to do a new kind of free-form little video here, where I kind of just go over a bunch of the clips that I saved up over the years and give you a little play-by-play commentary and why I do the things that I do, a little bit behind like my thought decisions and that kind of stuff. So yeah, enjoy the clips. Okay, so for our first clip here, I don't know if anyone else feels this way, but I battle all the time, like so much to where I can't be bothered to bow every single fight. If I've already fought you like that day or whatever, we can bow once, and then after that, don't fucking worry about it, man. Please. Let's just get to the fighting. But this guy, yeah, just do a couple quick attacks and just absolutely wreck him right there with the parry at the end. The dude just had like no chance at all. There's not really a lot of thought process behind that. I just kind of used my good spacing and just understood like how I would, like where my distance was and where he was. Like right here, I knew a jump attack would hit him with the tip of my blade right there. And he was going in to try to do the punish because I could tell he was upset because I didn't let him bow to me or whatever. So I knew he was going to try to immediately go in for the attack so I could get a good trade in. And then yeah, he's being very aggressive, and I have enough poise to through his first hit and parry with the second one. So I actually have a very big window of opportunity to get a parry off of his fights or off of his fist weapons. I was just twinking. I do a lot of twinking like here and there when the arena is empty and there's just like nothing to do. Yeah, I was just messing around with a little Grand Lance here. I wanted to use a poison Grand Lance, but I actually didn't have one, so I just ended up just using the regular Grand Lance. And I really like lances in general. I feel like they're a very, very high skill ceiling kind of weapon. There's this person, level, I don't know if they go by the same YouTube name, but they used to go by level 99 Charlotte, and they were probably the best player I've ever seen with a lance. They just crush with it. They're so accurate with their running attacks, and it's like a very easy window to punish lances too. So if you can get good with lances, they're some of the best weapons in the game to use, like hands down, easily the best. Yeah, this guy, he just doesn't know what he's doing. He has no idea what's going on. You know, I just had to kind of parry him because it was too easy not to. He just keeps going with the same kind of R2 attack over and over again. It's very slow, very telegraphed. It's just easy to parry that thing, so I just did it. I'm still using the Grand Lance on a low level. This character is actually a mule, so it's a level 1 with 0 soul memory and has every weapon and armor fully upgraded. And I forget who originally got me a mule account, but shout out to the homies for muling me characters whenever I've asked them to. There's lots of random people I've just gotten to know over the years, and I'm not going to name any names here, but yeah, shout out to everybody who's ever muled me a new character. I really appreciate it. So this clip I saved because it's actually more than one player, which is actually kind of rare nowadays. Most people are playing through the game solo, so you don't really get the opportunity to have multiple opponents very often. And this game is like unbalanced in a way that allows you to fight through spell spammers in a way that a game like Elden Ring doesn't really allow you to. And if you've ever done PvP in Elden Ring and like someone has spells that they can spam at you, it's very hard to find windows of opportunity to fight back. So like it almost feels like it's like a turn-based game where you can't do anything then dodge, and it's like their turn to attack until they like run out of stamina, and then it's finally your turn. So with that, Dark Souls 2 is unbalanced in that you can use some tech skill to find those windows of opportunity that other Souls games don't really allow you to, even if people are spamming a bunch of spells at you. I don't know if anyone else does that, but I always send myself off of the cliff every time I win. I always just, if there's a cliff nearby, I will put myself immediately into the abyss. Yeah, I think it's just, I don't know, it's super funny. I love doing it. Ghost of Tsushima, this is the Platinum Trophy, me getting my last achievement for it. If you guys haven't played Ghost of Tsushima, you are doing yourself a disservice. It's such a good game. The combat feels amazing in that. The other game modes they have too are a lot of fun. I definitely recommend it if you haven't played it and you're on PlayStation. I love this clip because I'm just sitting here as a little statue and I'm waiting for the guy to come by, and I have this evil plan. If you can see what's on my screen here, you maybe already know what's about to happen. But I have this evil plan in mind where I'm gonna push this dude off the cliff and like lock down this little sector of the map. That's why like pyromancies are honestly so good in random invasions, because with those spells it essentially allows you to like lock down certain parts of the map, and you can like get really easy kills by pushing people off of cliffs and catching them around corners and dealing with warmth like far away and like stuff like that. So here I'm just like waiting for the guy to approach, and he correctly sees that there's a statue here that is not normally there. And then he does a running attack to try to like knock it off, but yeah. I get a quick little backstab, hit him with the outcry, and then yeah, he just gets pushed off the cliff right there. Now, this is a great example of why I don't personally like playing locked. The Dark Souls netcode has a little too much latency for me to properly position myself, and like my moves become a lot more telegraphed too. So really the only time I use the lock-on feature is like to properly aim my attacks. Like if I make an attack, I'll lock on right before it's supposed to hit, just to make sure it properly like corrects itself. Or if like I need to dodge and I'm low on stamina and I want to like avoid panic rolling, then I'll lock on too. But during this fight, you'll see me make a pivot backstab for my opponent rolling into me. Now, if he was locked off, he would probably have a little more distance after the roll, but since he's playing locked on, what he sees on his screen is that his back is no longer facing me, and he should be free to get closer and try to attack. The netcode latency hasn't caught up just yet, so I was able to quickly go for a pivot and get the backstab. That's just why I don't like playing locked on. I thought I only had one clip with this weapon pairing, but anyways, the guy is still playing locked on. And more importantly, he's using a whip, and the whip is just awful in this game because the whip has a very slow recovery after attacking, so it gives you a pretty big window of opportunity to punish their attacks and go for something like I did here at the start, and it's like a reverse backstab, a reverse backstep into a backstab, and then later I end the clip with going for like a reverse jump attack. And since the guy's locked on, what I do is I attack away from him. And it doesn't matter where you're attacking, honestly, because since he's playing locked on, he's more worried about not taking damage than going for like untelegraphed kind of movement and attacks. So attacking away from him, he just sees some kind of attacking animation and immediately rolls, and I just like quickly close the gap with a reverse jump attack. This right here, I attack, he rolls, boom, close the gap. No one really expects to get jumped on like that too, because since you're so far away, there's no attack that should be able to reach him from there, but the reverse jump attack gives you more distance than a regular jump attack does. So it just kind of gives you that little extra distance that people aren't expecting. But this one's pretty cool, actually. This guy, he hits me with a no-no, so I was like, oh, I need to crush this guy. I have to. He's taunting me in the beginning. I have to. So I hit him back with a no-no after I do a nasty roll catch right there, and then I thought he was going to go for an attack immediately out of the roll, but he waited a second for some reason, and I just catch him with the over-the-shoulder attack. If you don't know, like the Murakumo has a hitbox like behind it when you start up your swing, so it's very hard to do, but if you do hit it, man, does it look cool. So I didn't even have to like look at him when I kill him. I just like look at the camera and then hit it with the emote. It's pretty sick. I like it. I actually did post this one to Reddit, and it got like a little bit of traction. At least a little bit more traction than the Dark Souls 2 subreddit normally gets whenever someone posts like PvP clips. I think it's just because like I'm using a weapon people don't normally see. I mean, I use this weapon constantly because I think it's just so amazing. I love the Black Knight Greatsword, but here I do a jump attack and I lock on mid jump attack, and it does a full 180 during the jump attack to do the roll catch there. So if you don't know, if you lock on in the middle of your jump attack, not in the middle, like kind of towards the end of the animation, it'll rotate your character to whatever you're locking onto. And jump attacks are just like really weird, and they have excellent tracking. You just have to know how to use the tracking. So you can't just stay locked on the whole time and it'll just track the way you want it to. But here, you can see I'm not locked on yet. Right here, I lock on. I mean, you see my character doing an entire 180 while I'm in the mid-air, so I can guarantee and hit this jump attack right there. It's pretty cool. I found it on accident, but it's a really cool mechanic. Right now this guy, he jumped down on me, so he like smacked me to the ground. So I'm still standing up for that. But essentially, what happens is the same thing that happened in the last clip. How I lock on mid jump attack to change my trajectory. I use that same idea to like dodge and punish his attack at the same time. Like go for the dagger and to follow up to bait him to think it's safe, and use the jump attack to dodge and punish him at the same time. So I don't know if you're seeing that exactly, but like right here, I go for the baits. He goes in for the swing. I see right here he's gonna go in for the swing. So I do a jump attack away from him to dodge and get out of the way so he doesn't hit me. And then it turns around and punishes him for the attack at the same time. This one is pretty neat, and I saved it because I remember way back when I was first starting, there was this one guy whose name I still don't know how to pronounce. It was like Skolo Hakuto or something like that. I don't know, but the guy was insanely good at the game to like the point where I never took a game off of him back in the day. He said that stance swaps like weren't practical in a fight and like did nothing for you. But this clip shows that, I don't know, stance swaps can allow you to do some setup parries when people don't think you're in a spot to like do so. And so when I hit it, I was like, ha! Who said stance swaps aren't practical? It just felt like really good. I just remember that guy as soon as I did this. I was just like, I don't know, man. I think it's pretty good. Here's me beating this high level bridge enjoyer. It's funny because I feel like I played just okay in this clip, but with the newer experience I've had and like facing better players, I see a lot more opportunities to go for parry setups that I should have gone for this and during this fight. Like the dudes who hide behind a shield are probably the easiest to set up parry because they block and pretty much always attack immediately afterwards. So attacking into his shield and then parrying right afterwards would have worked several times throughout this fight. But there's two other big things that I wanted to point out when fighting this guy, and that's like the first string of attacks that I land on him. When someone's like going for a backstab, if you run away from them and pivot the attack, you can punish their backstab opportunity every single time because they can't recover cancel out of the backstab attempt. The other thing is that I know I have enough poise to hyper armor through one of his one-handed attacks. So I'm kind of looking for opportunities to trade with the guy and like get a big punish too, like right there at the end. So I think I was trying to be like a little more extra precautious during this fight because, I mean, I was dodging a lot more than setting up my next attack to it during this fight, but that's kind of just playing to the disadvantages of like playing on the bridge, you know. But yeah, right here, he goes for like a backstab, and I kind of run out of it right here. Run out of it, go for a pivot, and get the punish. I didn't actually attack with my rapier there because I wasn't in range, and I didn't want to just spend the stamina just to go for nothing and be out of range. And also by not going for it there, it was less telegraphed on the next time that I would do it. And he probably wasn't expecting me to go for a follow-up that actually secured me the victory there. But yeah, right here, I should have went for a parry right there, and it's a very easy setup parry. They're going to block into things. It would have been very easy to get a punish. There, I should have also just kept running and did the pivot punish like I did in the very first string. But yeah, right there, straight with the hyper armor. It's too easy. Gotta taunt the high level on the bridge, you just have to. No, oh shit! I don't know if you saw that right there with a stance swap into offhand stance swap to push me off the bridge there. I love it. I'm not sure if anyone likes Elden Ring clips or not, but pretty much all of my Elden Ring clips are going to be like some kind of parry. This guy's using a Bloodhound Fang, is what he's using the River of Bloods. I switched to a parry shield and then just go for a cheeky little thing. I actually messed up. My dagger is supposed to be a fire dagger, but I thought the Keen was like better, and this is just me not really understanding Elden Ring as well as I understand like Dark Souls 2 and like its breakpoints and all that stuff. I definitely understand them a lot better. Shout out to Rest Bucket for making the informative videos that he makes. Definitely allowed me to understand where I was missing out in damage and like how to optimize my builds a little bit better. But yeah, this guy too just keeps going for swings, easy swap, go for the parry. And I actually switched to a flame dagger. You see now I was doing more damage than I did in the last clip. So if I had the flame dagger in the last one, then I probably would have killed that guy in like one hit too. This was my first Stormcaller cry with the Radahn's Greatswords. You can suck people in to like the abyss with the gravity special attack on that thing. So it's like whichever way you're facing, and they'll get sucked in the opposite direction if you don't know. So that's why I'm like facing one way and then I fix myself to face their way. And yeah, just drag him right into the abyss. I did that on purpose to hit the elevator and then try to suck him in. This next one is this is also pretty good. I quickly swap to my great bow so I can try to shoot them before they get to the very end because they're just ever so slightly ahead of me. Then I go for a well-timed shot and just get both of them right off the chain. It felt pretty damn good. It was really nice. This one, oh dude, I got so cheated. Look at this. Look at this perfectly timed and shot arrow. What? Where is it? Where is it? That was beautiful. It was on mark. It was so fast. I got robbed so hard there, guys. Oh, this one here. I like this guy. Bop. Oh my god, I love when people use the Moonveil. It's so easy to parry. It's just, it gives you the easiest opportunity to just absolutely fuck somebody up. Oh, but yeah, I swap that into my my thrusting sword to just quickly like deal the rest of the damage, and then I kill this guy, and then also get shot at the same time. Now let's see that one again. A little swap. Oop. I practiced that so much that I'm able to do it like pretty fast now. I probably maybe can't anymore, but when I was playing Elden Ring like every day, yeah, I got super fast with like the parry swaps because I found there were just so many opportunities to go for like parry swaps, especially if you have like the shield on your back too and you swap off like your main-handed weapon. It's so easy to get like a bunch of like really good parries. This guy, like, yeah, just stuck in his little shield animation, so it's pretty easy backstab for me. And this guy, yeah, I just go for a quick little parry, no big deal. Have you noticed like my health is going down there? This is my twin character on Elden Ring. Essentially abuses like the, what is it called? The Exalted Flesh or something like that, or whatever it is. It's a thing that like lowers your HP but gives you like a bunch of stat boosts and like a bunch of other things. So my entire build is based off of getting those extra stat boosts every time and using those consumables. So that's why you see my health getting cut down like a big bar right there. That is going to be it for the first video in the series. I'll be making more of these, so definitely be on the lookout if you'd like this style of video. So thank you for stopping by, and I will see you very soon. Bye-bye!